Hello. Hi, guys. Welcome to Restore Belief with Nikki. I'm Nikki. I'm obviously quite sick. I've been consistently told that I should not be doing the show tonight. But the information that has come out in the last, since last Friday, and really since Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and today. And so this is why I am here while I'm sick, with a fever. At least I'm showered and clean and all of that, and finally warm. But I'm gonna be talking tonight. It was supposed to be an open chat night. That's not gonna be that way now. So, government asshats. This is what this show's gonna be, and I don't know how long this video will stay up. I don't know if they'll shut me down for doing this. I'm naming names. I'm done with shit. Now I don't have last names yet. And to keep myself legally okay, I may just give the first initial of the last name whenever I receive it. I've had numerous different government asshats. I call them asshats in astral and in higher consciousness, but mostly in astral. They've tried cloaking. They've tried targeting me in multiple different ways. There's a sleep program that they have I've talked about that before, where they go into people's dreams. This is not a frickin' joke. That's real. They have a whole program devoted to it, both inside the U.S. government and in conglomerate corporate kiss ass. That's the term that keeps popping into my head right now. In order to hear me, my voice may go out, so you might want to turn up your volume. I actually got a voice just like 5-10 minutes before the show started, show broadcast, whatever this is. I'm trying really hard not to cough, so I've got to be very careful in how I talk. So the government has been, Bim Jim, hi. I've been poisoned. That's what I was gonna say. Is last Friday morning, I had a government asshat walk right up to me, and I was really out of it at the time. And they walked right up to me in astral and blew powder into my face. That's necromancy shit. I know that because I was on a 5-person team. I was going to say 5-man, but a 5-person team to deal with a true necromancer who had wannabe demons on him, working for him, and controlling him at the same time. The person still does. The 5 of us removed a lot, and I've talked about this, we had an audience on the other side. We had prime angels. We had archangels, and I'm being forewarned right now. Things in my room are literally moving. Before I sat back down after coming out of the bathroom, coming in here, I had spirits screwing with my lights to warn me to be very careful in how I do this. That said, I know what areas these people are in, or based out of. There's one entire group that I know is out of Florida. And that is solely because when this all started a few years ago, me and somebody else. Just a minute. I start shaking pretty soon. I can feel it. Me and somebody else tracked the asshat straight back to the building that he was located in. Okay, yeah, I need this. Just a minute, guys. Second. Okay, come on. Sorry, guys. Okay, so basically, what ended up taking place with that is we were able to, in higher consciousness, track them straight back to where they were working, what building they were in. I've got the address written down. The other person has information written down. And we kept explicit notes. We did screenshots. We did everything. So, and that specific person worked for the CIA. We even know what floor they were on and what room they were in, but we don't know the name of the area or anything like that. Now, that said, hey, Joe, so basically, I can understand that, Bim Jim. So basically, it's been an ongoing process since 2019. They found out that targeting me via D weapons, like last week, or the week before last, I can't remember right now. I'm fortunate I have this much of a brain at the moment. So the other places that we tracked people back to was Virginia and West Virginia. This time, the hierarchies have given me names. It's from them. It is not, yeah, I'm psychic. Yeah, I'm a medium, even when I'm sick. I don't like information when I'm sick, especially when I'm sick, but they gave me names today. They gave me names of the, last night. This is when it started. So the guy that tried to do damage on Christmas Eve, all because I was invited someplace. I clarified information with somebody. Confirmation of information. I was asking questions of them. And they're like, no, we don't have any of that here. Even though I could feel and sense and knew who it was, I still wanted confirmation from somebody else that didn't have a clue as to what was going on. You're fucking with people who have nothing to do with me in the sense of maybe twice a year. I don't find that okay. Simply because I was invited to go. Wasn't sick at the time. Wasn't feeling great, but I wasn't sick per se. And we had a great time. I'm here to tell you what I was allowed to see. I called on an archangel You go after people that I love and care about that have nothing to do with me. So when I called on the hierarchies in a very specific way, you should be on alert because they are watching everything you do. They are watching you in explicit ways now because of what you've done. So, this archangel took a weapon and put it under, because I was allowed to see it. I was stunned, but I was allowed to see it through their eyes and from a slight distance. It was the strangest experience I've had as a psychic and a medium and an energy worker. It's not the strangest, but it's up there. I'm not okay with that. And now, you're toast. I'm done. The hierarchies are dealing with you now. Hierarchies that are so ensconced, entrenched in the other realms. They are older than the ETs, you motherfuckers. They are older than the ETs. By long shot. And what you've done because of that asshat, Jeremy, I'm calling your fucking ass out. What you've done, you've just had the hierarchies, they're watching. They're not just watching, they're taking action and they're making plans. And I know that because I was shown parts of it. Now, how they're going to implement, I don't have a clue. But you don't go after people that are absolutely fucking innocent. I get coming after me. I understand that. I don't like it. But I get it. But to go after people that don't have a fucking clue about this shit and who actually, some of them didn't even believe in ETs. Some of them were following the narrative that you guys put out. They're not anymore. They haven't for a while. But it's not because of me. It's because they do research. Extensive research. And they're damn fucking good at it. That said, what I was shown by the hierarchy, by the archangel, was that this guy in astral, this human soul in astral, because he was stalking and harassing and doing things at the party that he had no fucking business being. He didn't even have any business being there. None whatsoever. And yeah, my mouth is gonna get nasty. I don't care anymore. I'm just so fucking done. I'm over this shit. So I'm naming the names I know. And I'm gonna tell you where these different people are at. Now, do I know specific people with specific states? Yes, I do. Or out of the country? Yes, I do. But at the same time, I'm going to generalize. For my own safety's sake. So I mentioned Florida. I mentioned Virginia and West Virginia. One I haven't mentioned was Washington, D.C. There's also someone in California. There's an asshat in California. And there's an asshat in... Now, I haven't pinpointed the exact location. But it's Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. I want to say Utah, but that's not what I've got written down. I know that one of the asshats lives in what I could only call a brownstone, and it's located in Washington, D.C. I've seen where they live. Do I care to go inside? No. Because I'm not an asshole. I'm not going to do what you're doing to me. But I will protect myself. So, Jeremy was the one who had a weapon underneath his chin. He was so I will never forget the look on his face. What I was shown a very specific series of images that were live, that were from the angel's perspective, archangel perspective, and from the asshat's perspective. And I had no idea that the archangel was going to do what he did. Not a clue. So, with that said, what I saw was absolutely astonishing. This guy was up on tiptoes trying to escape the weapon. And it's a very specific weapon. It's interesting because I've been loaned that weapon before. You don't think I've got friends in high places? When you have an archangel who loans you 2 weapons or 3, actually I've been loaned 3 weapons, but that's beside the fucking point. You know you're in the right. You know you're doing things that are right. Because they don't just hand that out to anybody. Yeah, did I have to give it back? Yeah, I had to give them back. Those back, the one that I dearly loved. Oh, God, there were 2 of them that I dearly loved, but that's beside the point. What the weapon that was used on this person's soul, hey, Joe, on this person's soul was, in astral, was really freaking easy to see coming. I mean, from my perspective, and I've used that weapon before. And before I did this, I've had the hierarchies come in to protect me. Whether they will or not, or whether, well, I've got other beings that I've called on, especially while I'm sick. Especially at the fact that I had a necromancer, a government asshat, necromancer. Do you understand what necromancy is? True necromancy. It is beyond the worst fucking evil you can ever imagine. And people are like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Well, that's because they're new and they don't understand. I had 2 god blessed lifetimes as a necromancer. Way over 1,000 years ago. I remember it well. I was vicious. I had dire consequences on my soul. So I know what necromancy is. True necromancy. So don't come at me telling me that's a load of shit. I know what it is. And I know what it can do. And to deal with one person that has tried to poison me twice, and eventually got his ass in a twist. Let's just put it that way. The other thing is now I've had a government asshat necromancer to do the kind of magic. It's a form of blood magic. It goes above and beyond blood magic. I know this really freaking well because of what I remember from those lifetimes. And the things horrify me. To this day, I am tortured by some of those memories. I put them out of my head because I can't even fathom that that's how I was. But that's how I was. And I chose after the second lifetime to no longer be a necromancer and to get out of it. And to try to be a good person, good soul. And it took a lot of lifetimes before that took place. I had a lot of lessons to learn. So when I say to you that I know that this person was using necromancy, that's how I know it. Now, and I think the only reason why I'm able to even have my voice right now is because I'm having somebody work on me and I can feel it. My lungs and my throat are, because I didn't even sound like this. Hey, Black Dragon. I didn't sound like this just a few minutes before I went live. So, all right, now the rest of the names. We have Jeremy, Priscilla, who goes by Celia. We have William, who goes by Jack, because he's known as a, quote, jack of all trades, end quote. We have Selma, and there are others that I'm not naming yet. Thank you, I appreciate that, Black Dragon. Oh no. Not to cough. So I believe Jeremy is the one who is the necromancer. I believe he is the one who did the poison, the powder poison, straight into my face. That God, I managed to deflect some of it, not all of it, but some of it. And it was a virus. It was a pretty hard-hitting virus, but I've already, the other side of that is that I have already, oh crap. I just lost it. I just lost it right out of my head. Anyway, it's not, sorry guys. I hate that on camera. I do apologize. This is the consequences of being very sick with a fever, and my eyes are like burning and my lungs are burning, and this all hit me yesterday, right after I got back from a walk with my adult kid. I got really sick from being out in the cold, and it was only 15 minutes. So anyway, those individuals that I mentioned, they are the folks who have been in my home in one fashion or form regarding astral government assets. Jeremy, Priscilla, aka Celia, William, aka Jack, and Selma. Those are the recent ones. Robert, here at last, just ended other. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it. But Florida, West Virginia, Virginia. Oh, there's another country. And I can't remember it right now. And trying to get the other information, so it'll pop up in my head. Oh, Italy. What does Italy pop up? That can't be right. No, that's not right. I don't know why it's Italy. Anyway, California, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona area. And honestly, I believe the brownstone is the brownstone in Washington, D.C. I think it belongs to a woman, but a man stays there. Do you have any idea how big of a deal it is that the other side is giving me names? Do you have any idea how big of a deal it is? It means that they are not just watching. They're getting involved now. And they're going to figure out a way to stop you. Because they're realizing just how severe you guys have been doing shit. And not just to me, but to a lot of people. Thousands of people. I'm not joking when I say that. I've felt that before. Yeah, proactive spirits, way to go, says Robert. Very true. So my point is, you're on the shit list now with the hierarchies. I even almost called out for the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Because I do know them. I didn't even think they were real, but they are. I didn't realize it until I had an experience with it. With them, not it. The other side knows what you're doing. They have known, but now they're taking action. Hey, Sandra. They're taking action because they caught you in action of being in people who are innocent, truly innocent. They caught you in these people's home, and they found out for themselves just exactly what you're doing. So, there's not a lot you can do to protect yourself from a hierarchy. I am here to tell you that. I've learned that the hard way. They want you dead, and if it's on orders from higher up, they'll unalive you. It has nothing to do with me. You've done this to yourselves. So, I'm just the person who got them to truly see and really pay attention. Pay attention. So, that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. It's a completely different subject than what I had intended. And quite honestly, I'm really surprised that my throat has held out as well. And I know that I've got people who are working on me. And I know I've got spirit who are working on me too, for me to be able to talk. I have been warned to be very careful. I've been warned by the other side. I've been warned by certain friends. Because they know how deadly and dangerous you can be. So, I don't know what else to say, folks. 28 minutes in, and this is... I'm surprised I'm even lasting this long. I had a hell of a time staying warm. Whatever this virus is, is wicked. If you know me, if you personally know me, hit me up for names of products that I've been using. Because I'm not going to talk about it online. I'm not going to talk about it publicly. It's to my detriment if I do that because of the government assets and what they're doing. It's too dangerous, especially after having a necromancer in my home. And he was in and out. It was in and out so fucking fast. He wanted to know what I would do. Interesting thing is I've been around so many people that have had this bug that I've had parts of it for a while. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. So, that said, For those that are targeted individuals, stay strong. Fight your fight. Do what you have to do to protect yourself. Fuck them. You do what you need to do to stay alive. Whatever that means for you. Yeah. Sanders said lots of viruses going around and antibiotic shortage here. I am so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I won't use antibiotics. Antibiotics are a last-ditch effort for me. Besides, no. All right, I can't say that. I can't use antibiotics, and there's certain people. Right now, there's certain people that know why. Yeah, I've got some on the stove that's in the process of being made. Black Dragon. Manuka honey is the best. If you can get the original stuff. I'm trying to calm my lungs down. Because if I start a coughing fit, it's all over. So, anyway, that's what's going on, folks. Take very good care of yourself. This stuff is weirder and more fucked up, this virus thing. Whatever this is, because it's not showing up as COVID. Yeah, thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Black Dragon. It's wicked, and it's with you for a number of weeks before. I've had this for a number of weeks before I got this burning in the top of my lungs. It hit the top portion of my lungs before it's not even gone down. I've talked to other people who've had it, and that's what it's happening with them, or what it did happen with them. So that all said and done, take very good care of yourself, guys. This is a short one, especially for me. I'm surprised I'm gone for even 30 minutes. I thought it would be 15, 20 tops. Black Dragon, they said the big hit will happen January 21st. No idea. I just know something major is gonna happen between January and May. And I keep getting told April, May. I really got told April at the beginning of when I was receiving that information. Now it's May. And I did have psychic information on the person that is in the WH. They need to protect him more and better. I can't stand him. I don't like him. Never have. Never will. But that doesn't mean that I want the person deceased. You need to take action. Because yesterday I was so stunned with the information I got told. I was so stunned by it. No information, just a specific quote. And I went, are we talking about, and I got told yes. Because I didn't name the person, but I said something specific. And so, it's not over, guys. And your team, just an FYI, your team needs to do better. The SS needs to do a shit ton better. So, anyway, I think that's it. I'm so thankful I can get to the deepest part of my lungs. I can just get this shit out. Anyway, But yeah, I hear that. My last Black Dragon, I'm not going to repeat that, but Black Dragon, my last one was... I can't remember. I had it, now it's gone. That's alright. But yeah, I get it. So that's it, folks. If you have any questions, hit me up. And I'm surprised I'm even able to be on. That's the other thing. My computer got hit, and somebody tried to go in after my 2 specific file folders, and I shut them down. Thank God I was aware. Unfortunately, they got one file folder, but they tried to screw with my computer. So anyway, okay, yeah, it's time to go. I wish you all well. Stay healthy. Stay strong. Stay mentally strong. Do what you have to protect yourselves. And that's it, folks. Oh my God, I hope so, Black Dragon. He says, dream sweet dreams and may you feel better when you wake up. God, I hope so. Anyhow, I wish good blessings on you. I hope you have a safe new year. I don't know when I'm going to be back on again, but I felt such important information that I should come on even when I'm sick and even with the computer issues and everything. I didn't know how I was going to come on. I didn't know if I was going to be hit the second I was online. Anyway. All right, folks. Take very good care. We can talk about ETs or what you guys want to talk later on. Whatever next Thursday is, I think I was taking that off and talking about doing Friday instead. I think. Yeah, I hear you, Bim Jim. I understand. Trying to think of anything else. Oh, I felt that this was so important I needed to come on even while I was sick. That's what I was trying to say. I think I already said that though. Well, yeah, the talking's getting quieter because it's starting to hurt more. All right, guys. Much love to you. Is Thursday, next Thursday is the 2nd, said Robert. Yeah, it's going to be Friday the 3rd. Friday, January 3rd. Whatever that Friday is, that's the day. Okay, guys. Take very good care. Yes, exactly, Bim Jim. Exactly. Take very good care of yourself, folks. Much love and peace. Go for the white light as much as you can. I kid you not, love and peace and light, the white light. Put it around you, and if you need to, ask help from the hierarchies. That's what I call them. I call them hierarchies and hierarchy royalty beings because I don't know what else to call them. I mean, yeah, some of them are angels, but some of them are not. But they're hardcore. When they go to protect, or they find out information, they start doing deep dives into things. So, anyway, take very good care, folks. Bye. Don't forget to make it. Yeah, right on. Oh no, Black Dragon. Okay. Bye, guys.